Kanye West purchased a customized Boeing 747 that cost at least $10 million for his new Yeezy office. In 2019, West's deal with Adidas brought in more than $1 billion. Additionally, the corporation gave him a double-decker private plane, which he used to travel the world in search of inspiration. Kim Kardashian shows off the plane in style. Kim Kardashian West posted pictures of the lavish dining room and master bedroom on social media. This enormous Boeing 747 airplane, aptly dubbed the Yeezy Floating Office, is remarkable even to those accustomed to a life of luxury. It makes sense that Kim Kardashian West gushed about her husband's new wings on Instagram before they took their first flight. No big deal, just taking a private 747. This is how Kanye does it now. Only 747s. Private. I've never even heard of this, but whatever, Kardashian said on Instagram. It's stunning, even while merely standing on the tarmac. We'll remind you that the Air Force One is also a Boeing 747 and cost more than $5 billion, to give you an idea of exactly how grand these aircraft are. The double-decker Boeing 747 has more room than they will ever require on a flight. It's frequently referred to as the ultimate passenger aircraft because it can accommodate up to 660 passengers on a commercial voyage. Naturally, Kanye's plane, which is taller than a 6-story building, is like a mansion in the sky, equipped with everything he and his family could need to survive a protracted ride. Inside Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's private jet. A lavish and roomy double-decker sleeping suite, an in-suite marble shower, and a sizable living area, appropriately dubbed the chill room, are all included in the 747. Thanks to the several flat-screen TVs dispersed around the living rooms, it appears to be the ideal location to relax and take in some in-flight entertainment. The Wests can bring their family and friends along for a comfortable voyage across the Earth because there are plenty of seats for visitors and even full guest suites, so they aren't forced to sleep in their chairs. The onboard dining facility, which features a sizable yet comfortable sitting area and a bar that appears to be fully stocked with snacks and drinks, may even be used for large group meals. There's even space on the aircraft for West to schedule some time with their trainer, who's paid an estimated $2,500 per week for one-on-one house visits, or in this case, plane calls. Kim demonstrated all the room she had on board to perform lunges while tactfully promoting Adidas. It's much more fun to say you own a private jet. The West's private plane is estimated to cost somewhere between $10 million and $100 million. 747s have an average sale price of about $20 million, though it's hard to give an exact number to Kim and Kanye's plane because it's about 40 years old. Despite its age, the plane is roomy and features all the in-flight amenities anyone could ever need, so it's easy to see why the billionaire West family would opt for their wings over renting someone else's. The 747 is a fairly remarkable aircraft. Its flight costs, which include crew pay and training, landing fees, parking gate rents, maintenance, and fuel, average nearly $25,000 per hour. The anticipated cost would increase significantly and reach around $50,000 per hour if the flight was chartered. To make the travel as quick as possible, this jet was built for exceptionally long-distance flights, with the highest levels of luxury and the fewest possible fuel stops. If the West plane wasn't already remarkable enough, it gets even more impressive when you realize that it was a gift. Kanye and the companies have cooperated for the manufacture, marketing, and distribution of the product. Working while traveling can be a real grind, unless you're Yeezy. By 2020, Forbes expects his net worth to reach about $1.3 billion, but Kanye thinks it will be much closer to $5 billion. Kanye has used the 747 to date to deliver what some may consider work for the company. Kim's Instagram stories may have made the plane appear mostly empty, but Kanye also took along several members of the Yeezy design team to offer their input on certain plans for the company, which aims to diversify into a lifestyle and home decor line. Kanye was accustomed to traveling privately and extravagantly even before he had a plane of his own. Kanye made sure he attended each one of Kim's doctor appointments while she was pregnant with her first child by chartering a jet from his workplace in Paris to her home in Los Angeles. The billionaire may be saving millions of dollars annually thanks to Adidas' kind offer, as his total cost for each trip was well over $100,000. Although it's not entirely obvious whether the pair actually owns the aircraft or has access to it constantly, there's no denying that Westerners are more willing to fork up thousands of dollars for luxurious travel, whether it's for business or pleasure. Kardashian West has drawn criticism for utilizing such a large private plane for what appears to be a tiny group of people to fly around the world, as have all private jet owners. This is because flying a 747 can drastically harm the environment. Nevertheless, despite the criticism, it's quite unlikely that someone as well known as Kanye or Kim will ever travel commercially. Do you concur with the critics, or should the West simply keep using its planes? We must also keep in mind how much the Wests love to go above and beyond. Although the West family isn't quite straightforward, they must spend their billions of dollars somewhere. We do not doubt that the West family will upgrade their private craft at some point and fly even more luxuriously, but for the time being, they're content to get the additional attention while supporting one of their major revenue generators. Would you like to go aboard Kim and Kanye's 747 with them? Let us know if there are any more private aircrafts you'd like us to look into.